Okay! Let's put it this way. Oh, shit, dude. Okay. Boku no Hero Academia. You are fucking amazing. Oh, shit, man. Woo, shit. Okay. If you haven't read this, go fucking read. Oh my god. This is so... Okay. Pardon me. I gotta react, man. I gotta fucking fangasm first before the reviewer, okay? Oh, this is why I love this series, dude. That shit at the end, dude. That ending. That Ida ending. When you see that face, like, let me pull up the final page here. Let me just pull up the final page and do a quote, because I really want to fucking quote that right now, because that was so damn good, dude. Boku no Hero, I fucking love you. I love you so damn much. I love this damn series. Okay, I want to quote it. Here we go. The possibility that bastard will reappear in this part of town is very high. Come, I will dispose of you with my own hands. Ida, man. Ida. Okay, let's put it this way. Let's just put this in a broader term. Some Chibits have been saying Ida is going down the path of Sasuke. No. This is very different from the path that Sasuke took. The way Ida's turning into what he's doing is very different, and it's not the exact same. But from what we could see going on here, this is what I have been talking about for fucking weeks. This is a beautiful setup. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful setup, man. Like, this is why I read manga, man. This is why I read manga. Okay, so let's put it this way. Ida is going down the path of either A, an anti-hero, or B, a villain. Just to see this page alone of Ida, he's smiling. He is smiling as he says, I will dispose of you. He is smiling on his face. He is smiling with this evil smirk. Gotta hand it to Boku no Hero. You gotta hand it to the series. The mangaka continues to pump out that fucking quality week after fucking week. Week after week. I don't think I've had any chapter of Boku no Hero Academia, to me, that has made me disappointed. I don't think I have. And that doesn't even get into the artwork. Once again, I gotta talk about the artwork. The artwork has improved so much. And the last time I mentioned about maybe 10 chapters ago, the artwork has improved so fucking much, man. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This... definitely in my top favorite series to review weekly. I've said it before and I'll say it again. My favorite series to review weekly at this time is Taizai, Tokyo Ghoul, and now Boku no Hero Academia. This right here is one of my favorite series to review. The amount of potential in this series, with the character alone, the characters actually, plural, but the characters alone with this potential we are seeing from this mangaka is stunning as fuck, because it's not just Ida that's going down this path. It's not. Ida is going down a path of vengeance for his brother, and he is about to kill a villain. Now, look, villains cause problems. They hurt people, they kill people, they cause issues for society. But as we have seen from the hero's side of the story, heroes are not supposed to kill villains. They capture them, they hurt them a little bit, they capture them, and then they put them in jail or whatever they do with villains. Ida is not going down that path. He's like, fuck this shit. I am going to dispose of this dude. I'm getting rid of Stain. I am getting him out of society. And what makes this just so more compelling, like what makes me compelled to just continue reading the series and what makes it so damn good, is because Ida as a character, from his starting point, from chapter 5, I think he was introduced, 5 or 6, from his starting point of when his character was introduced, he was a character that was all about the rules, following society's rules, following the rules, and being a stand-up hero that follows rules from point A to point B. He follows them to the fucking letter. He's the dude that would get a guide, like a textbook guide, about how to be a fucking hero, and he would read that shit 10 times. He would keep that textbook underneath his pillow when he goes to sleep, and he would cuddle with it. That's the type of person Ida is. And then to see his motivation now, what he has become, or what he is becoming, it is so groundbreaking for his character. I love that. I love that shit. And for the mangaka to dabble in this type of stuff, with Ida turning into an anti-hero, this character that all of us least expected to turn out like he is doing, into this, just imagine these other characters we have that already has potential to be villains or anti-heroes. Imagine all this other potential we have from these other characters. They're not just Ida that has the potential to turn out like this. You have Todoroki, Bakugo. I mean, there's probably other characters out there. I mean, you gotta think about this. There's multiple characters. Even Izuku has a chance of going down that path, because with his fights and the way they've been structured, especially with, you know, his one for all power, when we saw some of them, you know, in his mind, when he quickly saw them, there is a possibility Izuku could go evil at one point, or maybe at one point in time just for a little bit. I mean, there is a possibility there. And to see how the mangaka is doing this, I respect this series. I fucking respect this series. I really, really, really damn do. I can't respect this enough. I really can't. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for a series, even an anime, even manga, to earn my respect. Like, there's one thing for me being happy and enjoying this series with entertainment to, I guess, just love talking about it, reading, or watching it. That's one thing. But it's another for me to respect a series. Really respect a series. It takes a lot for me to respect a series. And to see now, what chapter exactly are we on? We're on chapter 49 of Boku no Hero Academia. 49 damn chapters. This mangaka has pumped out quality after quality after damn quality, week after fucking week. And I haven't seen anything that has really disappointed me whatsoever. Every chapter has been on point with its paneling, to its artwork, to its characters, to its side characters, to Izuku's development, the foreshadowing, everything. I know I'm just talking about the series, I'm not really talking about this chapter. I just got to express these moments. This is going to be probably a long-ass fucking video. I already sense it. It's going to be a long-ass fucking video, because I gotta talk about this. This is something I gotta address. Just seeing this alone. Oh my god, dude. I truly pray this series gets a good anime. I really pray. I do not want A1 to get the grimy fucking fingers on this series. I don't. I don't want to see A1. I don't want to see Studio Parrot or Parrot, whatever, fucking Studio Clown. I don't want to see them grabbing this series. I don't want to see JC Staff grabbing this series. I don't want to see those type of companies grabbing this series. The companies I only want to see touch this fucking series is Madhouse, Ufotable, Production IG, and Trigger. And maybe Mappa. Those are the only 5 damn studios I would want touching this series. I don't want any other damn studio touching Boku no Hero Academia. This is too damn good. This is too damn good. 49 chapters in, it is already too damn good. It's way too damn good for 49 chapters in. Like, even Taizai, I have to admit, I'm a fucking Taizai fan. I think every Chibi probably knows how big of a fan I am of that series. Even Taizai has its chapters that are slow as fuck. And sometimes you could be like, oh, okay, it's an average chapter. Boku no Hero hasn't had that. So far, from what I can see, as a reviewer. It hasn't. Every chapter has been very crucial to the series, where there is a lot of content to really talk about. And I respect that. And the way the mangaka continues to improve that artwork, I've said that countless times, but I have to mention it. The mangaka has improved this artwork vastly compared to the starting point, even 5 to 10 chapters ago. Every damn panel looks fucking ridiculous. It really does. Honestly, this is probably one of the best artworks I've seen so far of what's currently going on. The way it continues like this, it's going to be the best damn artwork of Shonen Jump, if it continues this. Like, the artwork is really good. It is so good for a weekly manga series. And this consistent. I just hope the manga doesn't get sick and, hurt itself with overwork, because it's so obvious this mangaka loves this series. It's so obvious how much this mangaka cares for Boku no Hero Academia. I could feel the passion from the writer in this chapter, in this series. I can feel that passion. It's like someone sitting down being overjoyed with writing a book, writing something down, or talking about something. You could tell this manga has so much passion with how he even puts it into this chapter. I love that. So let's talk about this chapter, okay? I think I've dabbled enough on to just talk about the series, because I know some of you might get pissed at me for not talking about the chapter, because I know how some of you are. Sorry about that. I had to get that hype out of my system, okay? Please forgive me. Okay, so, talking about the chapter, let's start on page 1. I want to pull a Tokyo Ghoul Taizai. I'm pulling up the chapter, okay? So I'm going to be going fucking in depth with this. So, at the beginning of the chapter, first page, you see it to where Izuku, he's trying to control his One For All through his entire body. You see him like this, he has One For All going all over his arms, body, face, and all that. And you have it to where our old man, he's like, you need to hold this for 3 minutes while fighting me. And that, in of itself, oh shit. Like, you imagine the concentration you would have to need to fight someone that's this fast. What we have seen from this old man is crazy. He's fast. Like, really fucking fast. Like, the fastest character we have seen in the series so far, from what I think. And he's so fast, Izuku has to fight this dude for 3 minutes, keeping up One For All on his entire body, and using his brain power to look at the situation of how he can put a landing blow on this old man. The amount of concentration and thinking process you have to put into to do something like that is immense. And it once again goes to show you what type of character Izuku is, how he's going to fight in the future of this series, and where he's going to progress himself at. As we've always seen from the beginning of the series, and I said it, I think, in my chapter 3 or 4 review, I said Izuku was the type of character that's very different from the standard shonen character. He's a character that uses his brain, his noggin. Like, I'm not saying every shonen main character is stupid. I'm not. There is a lot of smart characters out there. But when it comes to main shonen, like a lot of shonen nowadays, I'm not saying every single one, but majority of shonen, usually a character is airheaded. Or just, goes in there, beats the shit out of people, thinks last. That's kind of how some characters are, a majority of them. Izuku is the type of character that's very intelligent, and he uses his weaknesses and others' weaknesses against him, and he's very intelligent the way he can think through different things with tactics and strategy. It's something I respect from a character, and that's what Izuku has done, and what he's trying to, once again, continue to improve in this chapter. He's improving his thinking capabilities, along with being able to hold out One For All on his body, and the amount of brain power that probably has to take is immense, probably just really weighing him down and making him fucking exhausted. And I have to once again go back to the point I said in my last chapter review. This reminds me so much of Dragon Ball Z, and also reminds me of the gravity training to the Super Saiyan 1 having to be held on Goku and Gohan when they came out of the hyperbolic time chamber. This reminds me so much of it. It really does, because I remember Goku and Gohan, they had to hold their Super Saiyan for a long time because it took so much out of them, so much energy, that it was like wasting too much energy when they were regular Super Saiyan. So they tried to be able to conserve their energy while staying in Super Saiyan all the time, and that's kind of what Izuku is doing, along with kind of like a manipulation of like gravity training added on top of this. And Izuku's happened to also use his noggin at the exact same time. It's really cool. I respect it quite a bit, and it's just something I really admire about this chapter when it shows you that type of progression. That's pretty much straight to the point of what Izuku is actually doing. And past that, with how Izuku manages to kind of use his brains and his wits to go underneath a couch and punch up and try to throw off the old man from attacking Izuku for Izuku could land his blow, that's pretty damn good. But it also goes to show you the skill level of Izuku too, because the old man states in the chapter that he tried his hardest to dodge Izuku on that final blow. He tried his hardest to dodge, but Izuku still grazed him on the cheek and you saw blood. So it goes to show you, if Izuku continues to use his abilities and get better, he's going to become a monster. Because look, Izuku's only using 5% of his power. Hit 5 fucking percent of his power. Just 5. Imagine if he could use 100% of his power. I wonder if All Might can use 100% of his power. I really wonder if All Might can. Has it ever been stated? I don't think it has. Or think about it. Has All Might ever stated he uses 100% of his power? I really wonder about that. And since All Might is weakening, you know, he is weakening, can he even use his full power anymore? That's a good question. I wonder what maximum power is for Izuku. If he can graze this old man that was All Might's teacher, hurt him like that, when, you know, we know Izuku's kind of a novice. Yeah, it goes to show you the skill level of Izuku. So, I like that quite a bit. Good little setup for the remaining part of the series. Now, as always, the artwork on point when Izuku came for that smash. That artwork was just too damn good. Oh my god. It's probably going to be fun now. And well, there's a lot of good sections in this chapter. It's probably going to be fun now. I got to color this chapter, actually. Oh my god. Like, I got to color my thumbnail, man. Yes, I'm giving Boku no Hero that respect. I think I'm going to just start coloring manga panels from now on for Boku no Hero Academia, because it deserves that respect, too. Like how I do with Tokyo Ghoul and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to, because it's freaking crazy. So, let's move over to Stain. Let's talk about the villain Stain and Shigaraki. That's what is the other beef I want to talk about before, you know, Ida comes up, which I've already kind of discussed quite a bit at the first part of this video. So, Shigaraki and Stain, they have their little confrontation. The fight continues on from what left off in last week's chapter, and for the most part, from what you can get is, Stain is very powerful. He kind of wrecked the villains, the villain organization right here. Like, wrecked Shigaraki and wrecked the Black Hole Man, Black Mist, yeah, that's his name. He wrecked Black Mist, like, holding back. And we don't really know the quirk, the full official quirk of Stain yet. And he was able to hold Black Mist back where he couldn't do shit. And it just goes to show you the skill level of this dude, of how strong he is. But getting back to the topic of what the conversation was about, you had it to where Shigaraki, or Stain, is trying to figure out what Shigaraki's motive is. For instance, like his creed, his ideals, what he wants to accomplish, what he's doing it for. And Stain, as we know, he wants to find All Might, and he's tired of how society is filled with nothing but heroes. There's too many damn heroes, there's too many damn criminals that are all fucking fakes. And you want someone that is a true hero or a true villain. That's the people he respects, and that's the people he wants to go after. And that right there, I like that too, because it goes to show you the mentality of Stain and what he goes after, like him as a psycho murderer that hurts people and villains and heroes. And Shigaraki, here's what he says. I want to do a quote. I want to crush the society where that trash is set up so high and mighty. Talking about All Might. To the goddamn ground. That's what I've been thinking. Damn. Damn. I love this series, man. That Shigaraki smile is on point. Oh my god. That Shigaraki smile is on point. And Shigaraki uses, you know, his destruction ability where he grabs the knife of Stain and just shatters it like it's nothing. Haven't seen that ability in quite a while. It's been a while, but I like that. And you have it to where there's going to be an obvious face-off between Shigaraki and Stain in the future. Like, there is a rivalry forming between Shigaraki and Stain. And there's going to be some form of future fight in the series between these two. So, that's kind of foreshadowing and setting up for their fight way off down the road. Maybe Shigaraki's going to demonstrate his power when that fight finally begins once again. Shigaraki's going to murder Stain. But judging by the way it's going, Shigaraki might not kill Stain. It could be Ida that kills Stain. We'll have to see where it goes, because judging by how Izuku was narrating multiple chapters back about he wished he would have done something different, you could kind of assume that Ida kills Stain, but it's still up in the air. And that's, I think, about it when it comes to this chapter. So, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about this week's chapter of Boku no Hero Academia? Quite fucking hype. I was hype. I think everybody is hype. Wonderful chapter. And yeah, I'm hype. So, please be safe. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you live. Chibi out.